Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. Today we are going to be reviewing Unravel 2. Unravel 2 is a puzzle platformer. Create a yarn of your very own, then build relationships with other yarnies in local co-op or single player. Start your adventure in a cold, imposing land and watch your surroundings blossom as you chase the spark of adventure. Unravel 2 has been published by EA. It's currently on the Switch, the PlayStation, Xbox and PC and will set you back at around $25.99. However, at the time of recording this video, Steam was actually having a sale for Unravel 2 and you can get it a lot cheaper. This game is also on the Game Pass and, in my opinion, is a very kid-friendly game. So it's one that you may want to play with your little one on the old co-op. Now there's no need for a split screen in this co-op because it's a side scroller, so you're going along at the same pace and you can't really go along without the other one. So there is no need for split screen because of course your two characters are actually entangled and tied together by yarn. Ultimately, this game is a puzzle platformer, and you have to kind of figure out how to work yourself along each of the different puzzles in the game. Now, I played this with my daughter. She's 7. She hasn't played this game before, and so a few of the things she wasn't quite sure how to do. This is actually right at the beginning of the game as well, and a lot of the time I could actually take control of her character or drag her along, which I quite liked being able to do, kind of like, you know, get through a few of the bits until she kind of understood a few of the mechanics. Now, normally I would touch base on the voice acting within this game and the cutscenes and kind of how that kind of works into the story of the game. However, there is no voice acting in this game. This is there is a story, and it's quite a sweet story, and I have a very few cutscenes as well. But the cutscenes that are there, they do kind of hold your attention. They definitely held my kids' attention, and are kind of sweet. So I didn't really feel like I needed to skip them, although that is an option. Thank God. I do hate games that don't give you that option to skip cutscenes, but we quite enjoyed it, to be fair, and this is another game that we played together, completed together. I was pleased to find another kid-friendly platformer. You know, there's no real combat. There is some light combat in this game. There's nothing really bad or scary. It's kind of a nice, light-hearted, friendly game that you kind of have to figure out together. It was also quite nice because we actually played Unravel number 1, and there was a few different things in this one. Unravel 2, you have a few extra abilities which I quite liked, and you could really work as a team to kind of, you know, get through these little bits. And some of the things that you could do, like for instance me dragging her along, or a few of the little new kind of abilities that you just had us in absolute stitches. It had my little gal in complete stitches. She found it hilarious. So although the story isn't really that kind of in your face in this game, the kind of things that this game has you doing along the way, it's just really enjoyable. Again, it's a nice casual game. I do feel, however, that the £25, $25.99 is a little bit too expensive for what you actually get. It's a nice length of a game, but maybe wait until it's on sale, especially as this is a game that you really, for me, I feel that needs to be played co-op. It needs to be played with someone at home. Like I said, it's a local co-op. You can play it single player, but I think it's best enjoyed co-op, really. But I do think that the price tags may be a little bit too much. However, that being said, this game works absolutely amazingly. I'm playing it on the Xbox Series S. I've got no issues whatsoever. We've actually got this game on the Switch as well, and this game performs really, really well. In fact, it looks fabulous on the Switch as well. Normally, when you buy games for the Switch, you kind of have to sacrifice your graphics a little bit, but this game looks and performs well there as well, which I was pleased about. This is definitely one of those kind of starter games that if you have got somebody who either enjoys platformers, they're going to really enjoy this game because it is a platformer, side-scrolling platformer through and through. But if you are looking to play a game with your kid, which is something that I like to do, I'm a gamer, I like to, have my little one play a game alongside me. This is one that they can kind of like get into. And it's not too hard to understand and to get through. You can kind of progress through this game nice and quickly. Also, sometimes side scroller platformers can feel a little bit grindy. You can kind of get stuck on certain puzzles for a very long time, but this was all pretty straightforward. There wasn't anything too tricky or hard, or nothing really take too long. Every level was kind of cut down into bite-sized pieces, which I quite liked. All in all, I'm going to give this game a pretty solid 7 out of 10. It's one that I would recommend if you're looking to play something with your little one. I'd be pretty confident in saying two little ones could play this together as well. As I said, it is local co-op, so if you're not into it yourself, they should be able to figure this out on their own. However, this game is probably lacking a little bit if it is a couple or just two friends playing this game. There probably isn't enough story and enough in-depth gameplay to kind of hold your attention as to adults, unfortunately. That's just my opinion. Let me know down in the comments if this is something that you feel is the same for you as well. I just don't feel this is a game that personally I would be riveted playing on my own, and that's why I would recommend co-op, and again, best suited for kids as well. But if you made it to the end of the review, thank you very much for doing so, guys. Don't forget to comment red banana for all those new to the channel. And of course, if you are new to the channel or you haven't quite yet subscribed yet, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. It helps us out so much. And of course, we are on the race to the big 10,000 subscribers this year. So that's our target. So do us a big favor, hit that subscribe button. And of course, as I said earlier, comment your thoughts down below. But until next time, I've been a monk and we've been Critically Clueless, and I will see you in the next video real soon. Until then, take it easy.